you. Well, thank you very much for joining us again. It is Serious Matters on ONIF TV, and so let's just do this one live very quickly. President-elect Asiwaju Bola Tinubu and his Vice President-elect Shettima have moved into the Defense House today, and so. But then the thing is that this is probably the second time we're hearing this news. You know, I mean, we're seeing this front page thing that he has moved in. I thought they said he moved in shortly after the election. I mean, but then we are hearing now. But then today we have clear videos of his actual moving in, and so on the background you see his movement into that's the you see. As president-elect, as made available to the media by his, media chief, Bayo Nonoga. He made that, he made this available, made this video available. Sure, probably he was inside one of the letting this out. That is president-elect Asiwaju Bola Tinubu and his vice Shettima, who actually moved into they moved into the Defense House earlier on today. That's a video to confirm that on his Twitter. And we have President-elect Bola Tinubu with VP-elect Shettima moves to Defense House, his official residence pre-inauguration. Inauguration 29th of May. President-elect Tinubu moves to Defense House ahead of 29th of May inauguration. President-elect Asiwaju Bola Tinubu said to have moved to the Defense Guest House in Maitama District, Abuja. The director of Tinubu's Media and Publicity, Bayo Nonuga, made this disclosure in a video post on Twitter on Wednesday. That's earlier on today. According to Ononuga, the Vice President-elect Shettima and his superior will function as Defense Guest House until he, that is Tinubu, is sworn in as president on May 29, 2023. President-elect Bola Tinubu with Vice President-elect Shettima moves to Defense House. His official resident pre-inauguration, May 29th. He made that available. But then in the news, just before that, that it's been an issue. I mean, there have been a lot of talk. So there will be no inauguration, there will be no this, there will be no that, there will be no this, there will be no that. But then we saw this particular news coming from San Keyamo. He said only God can stop Tinubu's inauguration on May 29th. Only God. The Minister of State for Labor and Employment, Festus Keyamo San, on Tuesday said the ruling parties, the ruling All Progressive Congress is not nursing any fear concerning the inauguration of the President-elect Asiwaju Bola Tinubu on May 29th. Keyamo, who was the chief spokesperson of the just dissolved Tinubu-Shettima Presidential Campaign Council, also said any opposition member who thinks Tinubu will not be sworn in as president on May 29 for legal reasons is living in fool's paradise. Of course, we've had all sorts of things from their quarters, while also celebrating the return of Tinubu to the country after 4 weeks vacation in France. Keyamo also advised the opposition to focus on their petition at the courts or starts preparing for the 2027 general election. In his word, why should we exercise any fear? Any opposition member alive now who believes that for some legal reasons Asiwaju will not be inaugurated must be living in paradise full. Except there is an act of God who is almighty, nothing will stop the inauguration of Asiwaju. The opposition should just concentrate on their petition in court or start preparing for 2027. Well, that is coming from the chief spokesperson of the just dissolved presidential APC presidential campaign cancelled. And so we find out that preparations are on the way. You know, I mean, everybody's they're on top gear to see to it that the inauguration of President-elect Asiwaju Bola Tinubu is in top gear, and it's fast becoming a reality as President-elect moves into the defense house. There has been several, and I mean several, you know, thoughts, school of thoughts to, you know, the President-elect and all of that. One of it is why the tribunal has not commenced, and so many more. You know, the tribunal is supposed to have commenced, and you know, a lot of things should have been resolved before the inauguration. When the president is now inaugurated, will it be possible for the judge or the judge of the Supreme Court or the tribunal, will it be easy for him to pull out or to remove, you know, a sitting president? We've never seen that happen. We've seen it happen, you know, in the case of governors, but in the case of presidency, we have not seen that happen. Well, let's see what happens. This is still Serious Matters on ONIF TV. Please feel free to drop a comment, make them simple and civil. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you, and I'll expect that you drop a comment. Just drop a comment. Let us know what your opinions are. There have been several comments, some of which I will not be able to take now because some of them, you know, this one is coming from Silver Tongue. He said, "Thank God APC knows God past them." He said, "I trust God. May 29 is Tinubu's day. After then, justice will be served." You know, so he said, "And God is with him." Somebody said, "And God is with him." So it means nobody can stop him. That's still in response to Keyamo's thoughts or school of thoughts that nothing except God, nothing except an act of the Almighty God can stop the inauguration of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu as the next president of Nigeria. Somebody said, this is coming from Uti44. He said, "My friend, stop acting as if you know God. Because if you did know God, you won't associate with a man as corrupt as Tinubu, who is old and sick and unfit to govern a heterogeneous nation as Nigeria." Well, that is coming from Uti44. Uti44 made that clear. Let me go and check other platforms and let us see what the other reactions, you know, there as the president prepares to unveil the new, and there have been a lot of thoughts about this, the logo of the Nigerian Army that is now going to be unveiled by the regimental color, rather, the new regimental color that is going to be unveiled by the president, probably during the inauguration. But let me show you that picture. Well, people have been of the opinion of why should we have whatever it is that, anyway, some people don't know. We don't know. For people who cannot read Arabic, they don't know what is written there. But let me see it, because let me show you the picture first. Because people have queried it, that why should, since Nigeria is not an Arabic nation, what is the correlation between us and writing things on our logos, on our badges with Arabic language and all of that? There have been several school of thought to that effect. Why should we have that? Let's see the picture. Director, please give it to us. Let's see the picture on our screen. Okay. Well, it's large, so I think we can take it like this. Okay. I don't know, maybe we were able to capture that our director, okay, we are not able to capture the bottom so that we can see the full logo and see what is written on it. Okay, so because I'm going to do an interpretation, somebody already helped us with the interpretation of this particular logo, because somebody actually queried why there is Arabic written, he said, I think it is high time that it is time that the Arabic inscription on the army logo or symbol is removed. And somebody said it means victory comes from God alone. Somebody said it means victory comes from God alone. And so if that is what it means, but then the question is, why is it not written in English? Why is it not written in English? Why is it written in Arabic? Since Nigeria is not an Islamic country or all of that, and like some persons, even President Muhammadu Buhari said that, they said he was going to Islamize Nigeria and all of that, But then, why must we have this in a country where we have Christians and one is now overruling? I'm sure there are Muslims in the United States, but then we still write in God we trust, and so why must we keep that? Anyway, these are just school of thoughts that that keep eroding our airspace and media space, thoughts as to why this, why that, why this, why that. But let's not forget that Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, through his transition committee, extended a fellowship, or hand of fellowship, or of invitation to the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, who currently is actually in court at the tribunal, challenging the process that brought about, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu as president-elect. Well, he in recent time has said that INEC has been very, very biased in their dealings, in their relation and all of that. They have been very, very biased, as put forward by Peter Obi. But then we don't know whether Peter Obi is going to honor that invitation or not. You want to tell us whether do you think he should actually honor that invitation? Do you think Peter Obi should honor that invitation? I think that's one question I'm going to put out. Do you think Peter Obi should honor that invitation? Well, this is still Serious Matters on ONIF TV. Feel free to drop your comments. Feel free to please drop your comment. Drop your comment. Like I would always say, make them simple and civil. Make them simple and civil. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Thank you. Okay. In the meantime, while I wait for your comments, please drop your comments. Let's see what your opinions are. While I take this out of the way so that we can see ourselves. Anyways, well, it is still Serious Matters, and we are looking at the moving in of the president-elect and his vice president-elect, Asiwaju Bola. Excuse me, I beg your pardons. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu and VP-elect Kashim Shettima into the Defense House, ahead of his inauguration as president come May 29. So many people, in fact, there have been prophecies, a lot of prophecies. Oh, there will be no election. In fact, no election are held. Some people say prophecies. I can just imagine how those people now feel. They came on social media, they were all over the place. Oh, election will not hold. Oh, this or that. This will not happen. That will not happen. But here we are today. Inauguration is just a few days away. Well, feel free to drop your comment, make them simple and simple. I gotta go since, I think the atmosphere is somehow cold and everybody's just enjoying themselves. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your night. Bye-bye.